there, folks, and welcome to Game Bars, the weekly series from dealsbone.com, where we dive headfirst into the biggest and best news from the previous 7 days. I'm Matt Gardner, and I'm joined once again by Carl Phillips.
I'm wearing a helmet.
Yes, you are, and Jonathan Lester.
I'm wearing a bow tie.
I'm wearing a shower cap.
Yeah. Maybe
So,
if we all combine our outfit, we'll have one, like, functional...
yeah, we'll be prepared for
outfit.
anything.
Yeah.
Much.
Pretty much.
Like,
And you know what?
hair messed up, we'll have our, like... We'll be sorted for formal occasions. You got your formal shower cap.
Yep.
Formal helmet.
And we've got the helmet for any sort of, like, dangerous eventuality.
Dangerous.
So, damn, we're covered. Let's get into this news.
Do you know what you do need helmets for?
What?
Go-karting.
Segways.
Oh.
Segways.
For bumpy segways, yes.
The
Bumpy, terrible segways.
The drifting segway that slips on a
drifting-
banana peel and
drifting
rounds up into
lazily.
sideboards. Yes, I'm talking about Mario Kart 8. Nintendo, oh my god, sound the Nintendo have good news alarm.
I have no idea where that is.
Aruga!
I took the batteries out of it.
Aruga!
I took the batteries out of it months ago, man. Like, I need my Circle Pad Pro. My Circle Pad Pro ran out of batteries and I've raided it. I figured we'd never need it.
But here we are.
And yeah, here we are.
Sound the John Fashanu Awooga alarm of positivity.
What a
Nintendo came out with some brilliant stuff this week.
Yeah, they crushed it this week.
Pretty good.
Absolutely crushed it. You know what? Nintendo are pretty much infamous for sitting around and squandering opportunities and not doing very much. But this week, they basically looked at, because there've been those surprise album launches over the last couple of years. Like David Bowie did one.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce did one. And Nintendo thought, hell, let's do one. So they suddenly put up, without any warning, they put up this amazing Nintendo Direct that showed off Mario Kart 8 pretty much as being the most feature complete and awesome game in the series yet, by the look of it.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. It looks like the Wii U seller, the Wii U system seller that console just doesn't have at all. Now it's finally happening. And then Nintendo said, if you buy it, and from anywhere, like in a bundle or on the e-store or from a deal, you get a free game. Not just a little crappy free game, but something like Zelda, like Wind Waker HD, or Pikmin 3, like big, fat, juicy first-party games, or like awesome second-party games like The Wonderful 101 or Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate.
Yeah.
That's huge. And then retailers said, also, you can get it for less than 200 quid. Console, Mario Kart 8, and a free game of your choice, all in. £200.
It's so good.
It is
so good.
Oh, yeah. I even that is tempting to me, and we've heard how much I've not really wanted to get a Wii U.
I was going to say,
Lots of
Carl,
time.
because this is the thing. Like you've made your point across a number of podcasts.
Yeah.
Is this swaying you? Have you been swayed?
I haven't been.
Does the Rimba Rhythm start to sway for you?
I haven't
at
been
Nintendo.
fully swayed, but I'm swinging towards the purchase side of the customometer. That's customometer. Yeah, it's there. I'm more inclined to get one now because you always know that the Mario Kart games are going to be fun. And the fact that they're throwing in that free game, I mean, seriously, I could pick any of a number of games that have reviewed really, really well. My only issue with it is really the multiplayer side of things, in that, yes, you can play it online, but I always thought that Mario Kart was more of a sort of like sofa sort of thing. Playing with your friends, like kicking them when they've jumped over the wall and glitched and done an extra lap when you're just sat there behind. And I don't know whether it's going to be cost effective to really be able to... well, I don't know. You can use the Wiimotes with it,
You can use your existing Wii remotes, dude.
That's good. In that case, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Yep.
And I'm more tempted, but I'm still not completely convinced.
Do you know what? I would buy it this second if it wasn't coming out the weekend I'm moving.
I know, right? It's like, the thing is, in 1 week, it's like, because you know what? After these last few months, I've really enjoyed my Wii U over the last few months and years. but it hasn't had that system seller, and it's been really difficult. I can see how difficult it is to justify buying one. Thing is, now it's less than 200 quid with 2 awesome games. Like, it's almost difficult to justify not buying one.
Yeah, like you said it yourself when you in the post. It's kind of like Nintendo. They actually have a lot of really good games on the system already.
Yep.
But as you said in the article, like the gaps have almost been more infamous than the games here, and that's been a problem. Do you know what? That's not a problem with this deal because you get 2 games. One of them is Mario Kart 8, the system seller. One of them can be any of the 10 or so amazing, brilliant. Yes, you must get this game. Any one of those titles as well. So I'm really struggling to not buy it.
And the thing is, the gaps don't matter because you've got this whole huge gameography now.
Yeah.
To go back through, you're not going to have to worry about the gaps coming up.
It's just getting through that first barrier, and this is just the best.
Exactly.
The best. Oh, fuck it.
But you know what? I mean, the thing is, every like fiber of my being is saying, John, rain on the parade, John. It's rain-making time, John. There's convective atmospheric currents happening above that parade right now.
So you admit that you are the rain bringer?
Yes. 90% of the time, yes. Because you know what? Ninty are not the best at maintaining momentum when they've got up steam. They were great with it at the 3DS. There's a lot to be hopeful for there. But yeah, they've got to keep this going through E3. Whether they will do so. Thing is, now if at E3 they announce new HD Zelda, which is looking increasingly likely because they teased it with the music in that. I mean, it could be that like Tecmo Koei tie-in, but if they announce new Zelda and then show us loads more stuff and then say, hey, look, here's X, it's Skyrim with mechs. Again, just like Xenoblade was, then we're in business. Whether they will do that, I don't know. But you know what? We need to let them have this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good win. I mean, I don't know whether I'd buy one. Then again, I'm still not convinced whether I will buy a PS4 and Xbox One anytime soon. So, yeah.
You know what? I'd rather buy. Yeah.
I'm actually on the Tesco page.
Yep. Just in there.
I'm so close.
It'd be so easy.
It's just a day because the thing is, if it's one day late, then it's going to actually cost me more to go back and get it from my old place.
But remember, you don't have to get it in the bundle to get that free game. You can look for a deal for, say, the Zelda Special Edition with a limited edition gamepad, and then buy Mario Kart in a deal, and you'll still get the free game. So, like, awesome.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this moment. I really have, because we've been saying it. Because like Carl and I have we've almost been still records a little bit over the last year and a half, just saying, yeah, we're gonna get the Wii U when this happens, or when this happens, or when this happens. And every step, there's been something to stop me from getting it. There's been something that I'm just kind of like, no, there's other stuff to spend money on. And then the new consoles came out. It's just like, oh, now there are new, more awesome. Look at the graph, yeah. That actually have far fewer games, far fewer essential games, far fewer essential games. But the point is that every step of the way, when I've said, well, I'll revisit the Wii U when like Pikmin comes out, when Wonderful 101.
Yeah, when Nintendo gives you a reason.
When Nintendo gives me a reason to do it, and I couldn't do it at Christmas because I was just kind of like, really, really, you're gonna release Mario on the same day as the PS4 and not give it a bun? No, you don't deserve my money. Like every step of the way, I found some justification for not buying a Wii U, but that's disappeared.
Yeah, boy.
Do you know what? I'm so glad. I just need to click this button.
It'd be so easy.
You
could do it in like a second, man. It'd
be so easy.
So easy.
Yeah, maybe
you could have that Wii U. But look, you know what? I think I'm gonna jump the gun here. I think we can probably call Nintendo the winners of the week right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm pretty sure we can.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We have berated them for just being awful at highlighting the best of the Wii U, and the Wii U's had some cracking titles. We've berated them for not making sense when it comes to their bundles and their marketing. And finally, they come out with just the most kick-ass thing. Yes, well done, Nintendo.
Yes.
Well done.
Bravo.
Bravo.
There you go.
Splendid stuff. I'm so glad we can say that. So, right, from a winner of the week to
To the loser of the
to
week,
the-
clearly. Because I think I know where we're going with this.
Should we talk about Drive Club?
No.
Oh.
It's depressing. I don't want to. No, but yeah, okay, we can talk about Drive Club. Drive Club, like, was supposed to come out on the PS4 at launch and show off the graphics and give everyone a cool racing game from the creators of MotorStorm. What a great idea. And then it got delayed, and then it got pushed back, and it was supposed to come out in like spring. That didn't happen. We thought maybe it could come out in summer, and now it's finally got a release date for October. October? Are you kidding me? Not only is that a year since they announced it, but it's going to be directly competing with all the huge Christmas games and all the big Christmas races, the stuff from EA and Codemasters. Like it's going to be going head to head with the Crew, probably. Are they high? What? And who's going to buy? Who's going to want to buy that compared to the Crew or something? It was supposed to come out and be to challenge Forza and to show off the visuals and, just to add insult to injury, I don't even care about the resolution wars, but it just to rub it in, just to really annoy the fanboys, like it's going to run at a lock 30 frames per second as well.
Woo!
So, yeah. Thoughts, guys?
We didn't give a shit about it at the start of the year. I give even less of a shit about it now. I'm sorry, Evolution, but you've really cocked this one up. Actually, I think I'll actually just explain that much better than I did.
What
in
you
a
mean?
Single sound.
I mean, I just want to put that in a bit more context. Because
you want to frame it. You want to frame it. Yeah.
We haven't, apart from seeing a few bullshots aren't the right term, but we've seen some pre-rendered gameplay in the latest trailer that they brought out. But we have seen no actual gameplay. We have no idea how this is going to. Well, I haven't.
No, we've seen gameplay.
I have in fact held a DualShock 4 and played Drive Club.
Well, that's
yeah, man. Loads of it.
For 5 minutes last year.
That's 4 more minutes. That's loads. That's better than 4 minutes.
That's better than I'm sure most people have seen. I haven't really seen anything of it, and this is the issue. Why I can't get as excited about a game I haven't seen anything of.
Mate, in fairness, they've been pumping out trailers. There's been trailers
up the bum,
up the wazoo, from
all
different car
the
manufacturers,
and everything else. Yes,
and loads of unedited gameplay footage showing off all the different tracks. Loads of hours of it, mate.
Hours.
Well, if you put it together, yeah, probably over now.
Well, in that case, that just goes to show how little I cared.
Yep, and I'm right with you, mate, because I couldn't force myself to watch any of it, apart from the few I put up, because I put them up. I mean, it would be weird if I didn't watch them. It was worth.
This goes to show, usually I see people talking about it, going, oh yeah, look at all this Forza stuff. Oh yeah, look at all this Gran Turismo stuff. Oh yeah, look at all of this Crew stuff. But I really haven't seen anything about Drive Club, and I think that's going to be a big issue. You can say it's all out there, but I haven't seen any of it.
It's because it's rapidly becoming vaporware at this point.
Well, it isn't. That's the thing. It's coming out. It's going to be there. But up until that,
it's interesting, I think, that it's got a new project lead. I think that's quite suggestive, because not only has, Drive Club been delayed for months and months and months, but they've changed the guy making it. They've changed the director, and potentially that changed the whole direction of where the game was going.
Well. Basically, all the drivers are dogs. All the drivers are dogs. And
well, the thing is, Rushy's never worked at Activision, so I think it's going to be okay. I want to point out, Evolution Studios are awesome. They make really great racing games.
Oh yeah,
they're really good at this. Yeah, RC is superb. All the MotorStorm games have been quality. I'm not suggesting that. Well, yeah, most of them, but I don't doubt that this is going to be a good racing game. It just seems like it's coming out at a horrible time of year and far too late. It could be coming out in the summer. It could be it should be coming out now. It could be offering that 50% discount that Sony originally promised to PlayStation Plus subscribers.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope, that's not happening. And the the PlayStation Plus edition is a demo, which we always knew it was going to be, but kind of hoped it wasn't going to be.
It's a generous demo. I mean, very few demos are completely feature complete. And they said it's going to be, all the game's features are going to be in there. You'll have only 10 cars.
Yeah, I was going to say, some would say
tracks.
Some would say cars and tracks are a feature.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're content. They're content, not a feature.
So it's going to be. Do you know what though? It'll be interesting to see what the features actually entail. Like,
yep.
In the finished version, like if you've only got 10 cars and 5 tracks. How many features can you do with that limited content?
You can race online. You can form clubs, which have now been shrunk from 12 to 6, I believe. And you can
day racing, night racing, wet racing.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but there's no
racing.
There's no transitions though. I don't think. I think that's been removed. But what I do, but here's the thing: they have said, and this suddenly did at least pique my interest. They said we're totally we're not Gran Turismo, we're not doing the whole realism thing. We're doing the cars feel kind of realistic to handle, but are focused almost entirely on fun. And the tracks have been tweaked so as to be fun to drive on. I mean, that's good, right?
It is good, but you're you're completely right. The timing is everything. Back in February, they would have had time. The consoles would have been fresh. We would still have been going, wow, connected consoles, and this would have been a perfect game for that to continue that kind of crest, that sort of wave of momentum from launch. Just to be like, okay, so yeah, we've got connected consoles now, but look at what you can do. Look at the cloud. Look at how you can beam your profile into this game. It's amazing. So awesome. Woo. Now it's coming out in what is going to be an incredibly important silly season for everybody, when big guns are just busting out left, right, and centre, and no one's going to give a shit about Driveclub come October.
And yeah, I think here's the thing: I think it'll probably be fine. I think a lot of PlayStation 4 owners are quite excited about Driveclub and are going to buy it.
Yeah, there's no driving game on the PS4 yet, really, is there?
Yeah, no,
there's Rivals.
Yeah, but apart from that, there's that if people are really hungry for a driving game, and the Rivals has been out for a little while now, so yeah, it could do well, and the PlayStation Plus edition might work in getting people to upgrade. So yeah, it'll do all right. I'm not saying it's going to be huge, but yeah, it's there.
But it's just every other game that's coming out around there, I assume Codemasters Racing will be doing something. EA will probably do something.
Well, they're looking at turning Grid into a service rather than just a game.
Yeah, I want to see F1 next gen, obviously.
Well, yeah.
I want to see all this good stuff, and I don't know. The jury's out on Driveclub. Obviously, it's going to be a good-looking and capable game. Just a little part of me thinks that maybe it ought to run at 60 frames per second, though. I don't really care about resolution, but performance-wise, I think, you've taken the extra year off, guys. Forza was.
And it is an exclusive.
I just want to point out that Forza 5 was 1080-60. I just feel like that should match up. Either way, though, it's going to look stunning. It's probably going to be fun. I just wish it was coming out in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, so that's Driveclub. Right. Fuck segues. Let's talk about Call of Duty.
Cool. Looks great.
House of Cards, as you wonderfully put it.
Oh yeah.
Earlier today. You're right. Do you know what? I haven't cared about Call of Duty at all over the past few years. And as it turns out, all they needed to do to make me care was put Kevin Spacey in it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that shouldn't happen, right? Because the story is arguably, well, actually these days the story is the least important thing about COD. But you know what? I'm kind of intrigued now, Sledgehammer. Trailers are supposed to get you interested. They're supposed to make you curious. They're supposed to make you want to know more about a film or a game or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it worked.
Yeah, because now they've got Kevin Spacey involved, and all they need to do to get it so that the multiplayer side of things, like the multiplayer community, really want to get involved, is have him as the announcer. How amazing would that be to like let you know you've got a kill streak or you're winning or losing? It'd be so good.
The best thing about that as well is that it totally distances itself from the snoops of Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yep.
And makes Sledgehammer's entry a more classy, just generally better option on merits of Kevin Spacey. I also, do you know what? I really like oh God, PMCs are overdone now. But I like the cool futuristic sort of...
No, John, they're completely new according to Call of Duty Advanced
No.
Warfare. They're so new. They even teamed up with Vice to show you how new they are.
Well, PMCs?
Yeah.
Have they never played Army of Two or Warface or in fact pretty much every game? But I like that. But you know what? You don't even. Solid 4. Like, my God. But you know what? Like, I love the art. I love the art design. I love the mechanical design, should I say. Like, those mercenaries look like the dude out of White Knight Chronicles.
Yeah.
That looks great. Like, I love
White
all
Knight
that.
Chronicles
I love all the high-tech stuff.
It's like White Knight Chronicles and Crysis had a baby.
Yeah.
And Kevin Spacey is nursing it to become like a fully grown warrior of death. Basically.
Yeah. Do you know what? He's going to be the best Call of Duty villain. Just that trailer got me super amped.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even needed to see any gameplay.
I wouldn't even mind if he was the villain.
I'm not pre-ordering it. I'm not stupid.
No.
But I am, I'm not an idiot. But I am at least going to I'm going to be paying attention to it.
I've just got this feeling that we're going to end up, as the player, you're going to work for him, and he's going to get you to do increasingly more immoral things to do as you go through the game. And
I really hope so.
And he's going to get to a point where you're going to break, and he's just going to be there, just say, do it now. And you go, no, I don't want to shoot the puppy. And it's just going to be
what's in the box?
What's in the box? Yeah, it's just, oh man, it's going to be, I'm going to be so entertained by it. I've got a really good feeling.
Yeah,
yep.
Right? It's amazing.
Damn you, Activision.
I was really racking my brain to see, has Kevin Spacey ever turned in a shit performance? Not been in a shit film.
I was going to say, I
mentioned K-Pax.
K-Pax, though.
But even in K-Pax, Spacey's not bad.
No.
He does all right with a terrible script.
He's
not bad.
A class act. He's never bad in anything he's in. In fact, I frequently find myself watching things that I wish he was in.
Yeah.
Like often instead of Nicolas Cage. I've lost count of the Nicolas Cage movies.
Oh my God! Now
Kevin Spacey was doing this instead.
I'm imagining him in Face Off. That would have been the most horrifyingly brilliant performance ever. Like, it just would have been. Just imagine Spacey saying, "I want to take his face off." I'm
thinking more Lord of War, man.
Or that. Oh man. Oh God, yeah. Or National Treasure.
I'm not saying every Nicolas Cage film. Like, man, I think he might be a bit paunchy for that. Maybe. And, he's too good an actor for
Possibly. But yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Maybe, yeah, Call of Duty, man. I mean...
You realise on Monday it's going to be... No, I'm like... Well, because Monday's a bank holiday. On Tuesday it's going to be like, EA snap up Nicolas Cage for Battlefield.
Oh no!
No,
it's just going to be one weird just put it in a Vietnam setting, and he would just fit in, just right there.
I'd like to see Battlefield Vietnam 2. Actually, that could work.
Yeah.
No, do you know what? Or like Bad Company 3.
Yeah. Oh, with Nick Cage.
Any chance with obviously Nicolas Cage in it, and like
the new leader of B Company. Yeah.
That would be great.
Absolutely. So yeah, do that.
But yeah, just Spacey. Yeah, as you say, distancing itself from the stoop, and that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted Call of Duty to start taking itself a little bit more seriously, I guess, because they couldn't really get more silly and overblown and ridiculous. And it's just, man, it's Frank Underwood with guns.
Yep.
Yeah, really cool futuristic guns.
Yeah.
And really neat guns. Exoskeletons.
And perhaps
poor Golden Gate Bridge though in that trailer, it gets blown up.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure these are very much highlight reels in an incredibly familiar campaign.
Oh yeah.
Like, I want to play it though.
Yeah.
I've got a really good way to start it off to distance itself from the silliness. When we already know it is going to be, but I've got a fantastic way. And it would be fitting with the whole Call of Duty, you know, we've got those controversial scenes. Press here if you want to skip it. Basically just starts with Kevin Spacey shooting a dog.
Or like shanking him up with a sharpened fish or something.
This is no time for games.
Yeah. Exactly. It works.
Oh, man.
It would absolutely work. I would be like just going, what? And clapping at the same time. I'm just like, yep, we're in for a rough ride.
And yet, what I want more than anything is to see Kevin Spacey take down a helicopter. I want to see the helicopter coming. I want to see Kevin Spacey running up, like jumping up there,
Got
like,
to Die Hard 4.
pulling a guy, like biting the dude in the gun. Like, I just want to see that whole scene from Ghost just reskinned with Kevin Spacey instead of Riley.
Amazing.
And I just want that to happen. I mean, it's more likely. I mean, this is Call of Duty. I mean, it's more likely that it will start with Makarov and Riley fighting on a space station.
Well, yeah.
But like,
Spacey
you know what?
in space.
The original Call of Duty actually did take itself seriously, and it had moments of intense gravitas, and it had some great voice acting, and it had characters with real charisma in it. Well, some of them, well, just Price, but it did that well. And there's scope to be bombastic and big and crazy, while also being just a little bit smarter and more dignified.
Yeah, basically what Marvel's done with films lately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that.
Fun and yet slightly thought-provoking as well at times. It's good shit. So yeah, Sledgehammer, well done. You have our attention. Now show us some gameplay. Eventually, probably at E3.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Whoop.
Woo! So that was Call of Duty.
Yes.
It's pretty obvious that I'm going to kick ass at that game. And be the best. And be the king. The king of God.
I've
the king of all cards!
I've seen you play Halo. I'm not entirely convinced that you will be.
That's just not true.
It's John, back me up here. Like, it's just no.
Fine, Carl.
Well, no, video evidence proves beyond doubt that I am actually the king. Hashtag what?
I don't know about that. I'm personally, I feel like I've got the skills to pay those bills.
You've got skills, Carl.
Yep.
You feel you have skills?
I feel that you could just give me all the skills, and I would put them in a backpack and carry them around and throw them out when I need to.
Well, we're going to test those skills because it's time for a totally new segment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a convenient setup as well.
Convenient.
Awesome.
It's almost like we haven't been practicing that for an hour. Yes, basically.
Almost.
That went really smoothly, guys. Keep
going. Keep going. It's called Challenge Carl. It's called Challenge Carl. And every week on this podcast, we are going to challenge Carl to do something ridiculous or amazing and put his skills to the test.
Yeah.
And you guys can get involved too.
That's the thing. You guys can challenge Carl. We're going to come up with something that you can suggest for Carl to do. Some sort of awesome, like, feat of gaming prowess. Or, like, some weird, cool metagame challenge.
Yep.
Like, it could be as left field as you like. Ridiculous. The more ridiculous, the better.
Oh, yeah. Do it, and suggest it, and I will give it a go, and I will show you that I am just the king.
Carl is the puppet, and you are the puppet masters.
Oh yes, I challenge me. I'm the Cannabolt King. I'm the Jetpack Joyride King, and it's time to show that I am gaming royalty. So, any suggestion? Come on, bring it. Come at me, bro, as the kids say.
He like especially Candy Crush related challenges though, because he loves it. He wants to play a whole bunch of it, guys. So
I'm
defo.
It's going to be awesome. Send your suggestions via the comments below or pop them in on the forum. We'll have something up there on Monday as well, so you can basically add a comment to that. Or email Carl directly, carl@dillsbone.com. Just send them in or tweet him at Carl Phillips UK.
That's the one. That's it.
At Carl Phillips UK. Just, bombard us with suggestions. So, that's Challenge Carl. Send us your suggestions. That's going to be awesome. Really quickly, before we go, winners and losers of the week. We already have a winner.
Kind of.
We've done it.
We've done it. Driveclub and Nintendo. Boo, Driveclub. Yay, Nintendo. Awesome stuff. Well, that saved time. Thank you so much for listening, guys. We will catch you next week, of course, with another Game Buzz. Do send in your suggestions for Challenge Carl. Can't wait. Can't wait to see.
Yeah.
what we end up getting him to do. But yeah, thanks very much for listening, guys. Tell your friends, hit subscribe if you're listening to this on YouTube. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
My notes tell me now I have to pick a fight with Carl.
Oh yeah, no, it does say it later in the script, doesn't it? Pick contrived fight with Carl
Pick a contrived fight with Carl.
in order to.
Carl,
yeah.
you suck.
Yeah, well, screw you.
No, screw you.
You!
We've damn you.
Damn you, Carl.
Damn
We're
you.
such better gamers than you.
Nah, I could totally prove it. This is awful. This is actually awful. This is just,
It's just the best.
Do you think you can do better, Carl? Do you think you can do better? Fine, I challenge you, Carl.
this is just
Quite
awful.
challenging.
This is worse than the segues. That's, oh my god. Oh my
Yes.
god.
So good though.
No. It's...
Carl, I challenge you to come up with a new podcast section.
Oh, it's segment time. It's new segment time.
It really
It sure
is.
is.
Let's bring back John Fashanu. Aruga!
Yes, it's new segment time, and we're really, really sorry.
Yeah, what? No, we're doing. Yeah, you're doing challenges, aren't you, Carl? I think that's what I gathered from that. Okay. What I gathered from that discussion we had, you're keen to do challenges.
This is just...
Oh man, should we put this in as an outtake and actually think about it?
We need a way to actually do this properly
Yeah.
because we can't
Oh,
use any
man.
of that. That was
Please,
awful.
we've got to put that in as an outtake. Though.
Oh god, yeah,
Like, we've got to bleep that.
Okay, should we try that again?
yeah.
Let's just start with a new segment.
I challenge you. How about? Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty is criticized for being the same every year, but it looks like Sledgehammer Games are up to the challenge. What? Boom. Segway,
Oh my god.
Segway accepted, bitch.
Oh yeah. So
Not that job's a good one, and then you know
God needs to tell them what we're talking about.
Right.
that's your job.
Okay.
Well, kind
I've
of.
done my bit. I don't know what. I
And
don't know
now
what.
you can
I
go.
don't know what more I can do, frankly.
Fine. Okay. As part of a new thing, we're going to be getting Matt to shut up.
No. No.
We're going.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
So this week we're going to be introducing a no. So next week we're going to be introducing a new podcast section that will hopefully.
that was far too perfect. Well,
Okay.
I was with the ambassador, and we were discussing that we should have a new podcast section.
Oh, Ambassador, with this new podcast section, you're really spoiling us.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Woo! Challenge.
Ooh. Me. Challenge me.
So, Call
oh.
of Duty starts with a C. What else starts with a C? Carl and challenge.
That's very true. Both of those words start with a C.
Oh.
That's like literally we've spent an hour trying to come up with this segue. That's literally the best one.
Yeah. And so
Yeah, I
let's
think
just
we should
get
run with
to it.
Let's
Is
do
that,
it.
is that what we're going with? After
Yeah,
all
I
let's
think
that,
that might be what we're going with.
we're going with this
alphabet.
one. And basically, yes, I am going to be asking these two idiots who I work with to challenge me at various
Boo.
Boo.
things because I think that personally I'm just a better gamer than both of them. So I'm going to challenge them to basically challenge me to come up with stupid things to do in games, be it something completely ridiculous or just absolutely random. And that's awful. So let's start that again.
No.
No, no,
Bye.
no. Keep
Bye,
going.
everyone.
Too late. I've derailed it. It's too late.
Surprise ending.
Surprise.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, it's going to be better. But seriously, it's going to be better if you two kind of like bring it
There's
up.
nothing.
Intro.
Yeah,
Right,
but,
okay, fuck this. I'm gonna do
And
it.
then I respond and go. Basically, yeah, it's me responding to you as opposed to me
I'm gonna do it.
explaining.
Okay, right. I'll do this. I will do. I will lead this out.
do it though.
Okay.
Don't panic though.